if it's someone I'm not a big fan of, I just sit there and whatever and talk with whoever I'm in there to talk with, and then I leave. But I just, like I said, for me, it's just don't attack people about stuff that, you know, maybe we can not, or they can't help. I don't know.
Um, it's just simple, right? It's the golden rule. Treat people like you want to be treated. You know, if you wouldn't want somebody to say this about you, you shouldn't say that about them. Take a second and use some empathy, right? And go,
Yep.
how would I feel if somebody did that to me? And it's that easy in life. I mean, practice the pause. Take a few seconds and go, is this really helpful? Is this going to do anything if I say this? You know?
Well, like I said, I don't like it when people bug anybody about like disabilities, like, you know, them making fun of Jenny and her toe. Like, what's the point of that? Like, it's disgusting. It's vile, and
To be fair, I kind of lead everybody on.
it doesn't matter. No, Jenny,
I'm just saying.
that's what you do to make yourself comfortable and deal with it. That doesn't mean that I'm allowed to start poking fun at you.
And the thing is you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. One day you could be just walking down the street, and the next day you could be in a hospital bed because you had a heart attack. You don't know. Things change. So you're real good right now, but those things, like at some time in our lives, all of us are going to have something happen to us.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's like. Yeah,
well, and like Jenny makes fun of it, and you know what? I think the people that make fun of it with Jenny are her friends. Like you're not strangers. Like, but what they're doing about your toe, Jenny, is wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different if it's David and Moto and Piss and us. You know, you're in your little group of friends, and we're all whatever. But you know that's coming from a good place. You're not Sammy Sourdog who's attacking you because that's who she is. Like,
right? Like I can make jokes about me having baby deer legs, and all you guys can make jokes about it too. It wouldn't bother me. I'm clumsy. But other people, I would be like, well, you know, I have a disability, right? Like you're making fun of a disability, and it might not bother me so much. But what about somebody else who has trouble with their legs, right? Like just take a second. Yeah. Like sometimes the shots that you fire don't land on the people that you want them to.
Right. Well, like I said, I wouldn't directly bug Jenny about her toe. I mean, if she's making jokes about it, I'll probably laugh because she's funny as fuck when she does it. And she has, you know, she's fucking funny. Like, let's just face it. So I would laugh, but I would never laugh at her, you know, like, so I don't know. It's just, yeah, I don't know. People on this app, there's some.
No, and then like, you know, like yesterday or the day before, I don't know, Samantha found a picture and I don't know where the heck she got it from, showing my face or whatever, and she decided to post that and say that me and Bregga are cousins or whatever and feeding off of it. So what did I do yesterday? I found a little collage that I had that I was making weird faces, and I'm like, if you need something, just let me know.
And that's how you react to stuff, right? But again, that's, you know, your sense of humor and who you are, and that's, you know, you can make fun of yourself first, and that's fine. Some people can't, though, right? Like,
like, I mean, I know that I think it was the restaurant account took a screenshot of me when I was showing you guys my foot or whatever, and decided to stick a picture of David on the nub, like where my toe was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I laughed at it, like, again, because I'm not really offended by much or whatever, but at the same time, I'm like, well, you guys are also insulting David, and that was shitty.
Yeah, no, for sure, right? Like, I mean,
yeah, it could affect more people than what they think. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Don't do it to us, but we can do it to you. And that's the mentality that is keeping this going back and forth, unfortunately, where it's like, no, you don't get to sit there on your moral high ground, Sammy Sourdog, and preach about whatever it is, and
Mhm.
then fire shots for the same fucking things. They're the same fucking
Exactly.
things.
And you know what? Listen, I get LB doing what she's doing and LB defending herself. I totally get it because what Sammy said about her was vile, was disgusting, and potentially very dangerous. So I get LB standing up and doing her thing and doing what she needs to do to deal with this and you know whatever. Like I said, but the sobriety kick, no, that's I don't know. And whether it was inputted or AI inputted it or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's not a good look. That's all.
I missed that part. I don't remember hearing the part about sobriety. Like I know, yes, the story has Samantha in there with an ankle bracelet, always running from the cops or whatever. But we're talking about like a salmon cartel or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that part, whatever. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah, I was not there
sobriety
for
thing I
that.
didn't hear.
I seen it, like I said, I watched a bit of it, and then to me, it's just not my humor. Jenny, your humor is kind of more my humor. Like you're, you know, kind of making the pokes at yourself before others do and stuff like that. But that humor isn't mine, and that's fine. It doesn't have to be. So I moved on. I didn't like it. Just wasn't.
And I think that really bugs them. The fact that I could take the humor and put it there about myself so that they can't use it to offend me. I think that does bug them for sure. Like when they try to, like again, Samantha attempting with this video or whatever, and then I just make fun of it and add to it. Or when Sammy Sourdog was literally doing the whole doxing thing or the report with the DSP, I'm just like in the background of my life. I'm like, do you want me to spell my last name for you? Like it wasn't bothering me because I know that I'm not doing anything wrong. You know what I mean? So I just kind of add to it. So
Well, and like I said, everybody's humor is different, and we all have to fight our own fights the way we want to and all that. I just, like, for me, that's how I try and do it with integrity. I would never, if I got mad at you tomorrow, Jenny, I would never say a disrespectful thing about your toe because that's just a hitting a low, in my opinion, right? You know, for me as a human and what I was taught and brought up to be. So to me, that's hitting a low. I would never do it. I would call you, you know, a twat, a bitch, whatever, but I'm not going to make fun of anything about you physically or mentally, right? Like this is just how.
no, and I'm like that too. Like I mean, I don't attack Samantha on her sobriety and the things that she's doing or whatever. Actually, the day that she came into my life and she said something about it was her 4-year anniversary for her sobriety, and then I thought she said something about her father's birthday and all this stuff, and I'm like, that's great, that's positive things, keep a positive outlook and go, like, you know what I mean? But she was offended by that. Like I couldn't have said anything.
Well, we all know Samantha, it doesn't matter what you say to her, she's offended, right? Like, come on. We all know that. Like me and Julie were having a live one day. This was a while ago, and we were just bullshitting about something that happened the night before in her live. It had nothing to do with her. And remember, Julie, she came in just screaming at both of us. Fuck you, Julie, and shut up, and don't you bring my fucking name into your, like, you're like,
Yep.
what? What's going on here,
Yeah.
Samantha?
Yeah.
And we were both stunned, me and Julie, because we were not talking about her. It was something, I can't even remember what we were talking about. It was that insignificant, you know the word, insignificant. I don't even remember. And she just came in, phew, like we had just drug her name through the mud and back, and we hadn't even said a word about her except, oh, it was in Samantha's live last night. That's literally was all that was said. And she lost her mind.
Yeah, she's paranoid about absolutely everything. Like she thinks all my lives, like I host lives in the morning. That's what I do when my boyfriend goes to work or whatever. That's my time zone.
Yeah.
And then this week, okay, he's working later. So I'm like, listen, I'm going to do the 3 to 11 lives, like later lives in the evening or whatever.
Yeah.
And I did make a little dig and said at 3 p.m. more on Samantha's schedule. But Samantha took that as I'm hosting a live and it's about her. It's specifically about her. Like all week, they just like, oh yeah, they're doing the watch parties. They're hosting
she was waiting for it. Like, it's pathetic.
I mean,
So,
we
like,
all know Samantha's train of thought here. Like, nobody's denying. Like I said, I watched it firsthand. She came in Julie's live there, and then that's when she said to me, Julie, and you, Danielle, I've never fucking liked you ever. You're just a bitch. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Whoa.
Like, what have I ever
Good
said or
morning.
done about you? Like, me and Julie were just shocked. We were like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but even Kenny was in my live last night and he's like, I don't get it with Samantha. He's like, one minute she's like hating me and the next minute she's so nice. And he's like, I'm so confused because then she's saying bad things about me again. And I'm just like, that's Samantha.
That's Samantha. Like, I mean, what are you going to say about it? You can't fight it because it's almost like, how do you fight it? Like, you can't, because one minute she hates you, the next minute she thinks you're the cat's ass. And it's like, holy.
And then I've not blocked her, like I said, because the thing is, when I am the person that if someone's blocked, I don't go in and unblock them. Very rarely. Like, I've done it once or twice lately, but that's it. Like, I trust my mods and I trust whoever's not supposed to be there, not there. And Samantha wasn't one of them. Samantha was never blocked. But of course, she uses the excuse that, oh, they're talking about me, but they have me blocked, so I can't go into the lives.
She just
I'm
did
not
that to
giving
me
her
and
the
Julie.
satisfaction to use that excuse. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and she just did that to me and Julie. She literally came into our live here, a week ago, and she went back over, started her own live, and was telling everybody that me and Julie blocked her. And we were telling her, come on in, Julie, or come on up, come in. You're here. Come up.
You're not blocked.
And she wouldn't. And then she went over to the other live and said, oh, yeah, they're having a live and they're talking about me, but of course I'm blocked. And I was like, no, you're not. So, I mean, at the end of the day, and how do you even talk to Samantha? Because when you do try and sit down and have a conversation with her, all she's doing is screaming and yelling.
Like,
And
I have legit
look at my
sat
block
in
list. Like, Sammy Sourdog was pretty much at the end of my block list. She's been blocked for a long, long time because obviously I came across her a long time ago and it wasn't anything to do about this algo, but I guess I seen the videos and I didn't like her and I didn't like the opinions and I didn't like her views or whatever. And so she was blocked. She was blocked for a long time ago. And I don't know why she felt the need to come after me. Like, all of a sudden bring me up. Why am I in here? Because me and Samantha had a beef?
Yeah, because everybody eventually becomes a character. And she'll keep you blocked and just make videos. It's really such a weak card at our age. Like, I just find it weak
But you know
and
what, Julie, let them.
childish.
Honestly, let them block you. Let them make all the videos they want. You're not going to see them. Who cares? Their opinion of you means nothing because who cares? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
am I
It was
ever going to
hard.
run into Sammy Sourdog? Like, I live in Alberta. She lives in Ontario. I'm never going to have to face this woman, talk to this woman, have any kind of conversation or interaction with her. So do I care what she says? No. The only time I went after Sammy is she made a video about Zach. And, you know, I don't think that video was up on her platform for longer than an hour and she'd removed it. So even she herself knew she probably shouldn't open her mouth about my stepson. So that's the only interaction I've wanted to have with Sammy. And then she brought me up not too long ago. We all know about the Predator thing with David because of what he said on his live.
Yeah. You
But
sat
other than
there.
that, I don't
Yeah.
care about her. And she every once in a while I hear her say, oh, I'm waiting for my cease and desist from Danielle. I don't need to send it because TikTok sent me and I have the screenshot that they removed that video from your FYP and it was done. So that's all I wanted from the beginning. So I don't need to go any further.
Illusion has it right though. Like, she keeps continuing to say that we're using them for clout. I'm like, yeah, like what clout? I don't know. It's-
Right?
It
I
seems
don't
like the other way
I
around.
need you to get attention.
Yeah.
I have
He's doing.
we like collectively, well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, like I have like 1,000 followers. What clout am I looking for?
I don't know, but my original Julie Page account that I got rid of had like 5,000 followers. I was doing great on this algorithm prior to all this shit. So say whatever you want. And I actually used to just make fun videos. Like, I miss those days. They were just fun videos.
You
where you
guys
just-
have all those followers. Like for me, that just gets me almost gives me anxiety, to be fair. Like, because in reality, out of all those people, how many do you really interact with? And, you know, are they there because they like you and they want to interact with you? Or are they there to spy on you? Like, that's probably a little bit of my paranoia. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like,
I
I
don't-
felt stupid. Like, I posted that video, okay, the pictures with my daughter and stuff the other day. And then I go back on my profile and I'm like, this is so dumb. Because my profile, like if you look at it, it is random. It's just fun videos. It was random. There was a lot with my kids on there and my boyfriend's kids too, like doing the TikTok dance phases or whatever. And because, well, Ash brought up my kids that day, I was like, you know what? I'm removing my kids and anything to do with kids like off my app. So, but then I was just like, okay, my videos lately have been about Samantha or Sammy Sour Dog. And then here in the middle of it are the pictures of my daughter. And now I feel like an asshole because I put that video there kind of in the middle of all the jab videos of Sammy Sour Dog and Samantha. I'm like, this is stupid. This doesn't belong here. You know, this is not the right place.
Yeah. But you know what? You're still allowed to celebrate your daughter. I mean, come on. You know.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like it was
part
you that
of you.
inspired me because, like I said, I took everything and anything about my kids off my my profile or my page or whatever, and then I was just like, well, no. They can't hurt her. She's not here to hurt her. I mean, if they want to bring her up, well, I'll kick their fucking asses.
Well,
Yeah.
listen, I've been through it all with Zach. I've had accounts made of him. Danielle killed her baby. Zach, what was the one about Zach? Zach's dead. That one got me for a moment. I try not to let these things get to me, but that one got me. Like, I mean, they've tried to do some pretty nasty things, and yeah, I don't know. It's just people are on this app are fucked, some of them, and you're never going to change them, unfortunately.
Yeah, that shit triggers me only because I've known Danielle for a long time, and that's just, it's weak. It's a weak fucking game. Sorry.
Yeah.
I will call you out for that shit every fucking time
Well,
for
I
as long
mean,
as I live. Like, they're children.
hate me all you want, and I've been saying that from the minute this shit started with Shay and all them about Zach and saying I weaponize them and weaponize them for what? Like, you know, like Shay tries to explain it away, and then you say, well, what do you mean I'm weaponizing him? Well, you just weaponize him. Okay, well, you can't just say that without an explanation. Oh, it's to shut people up. Shut people up about what? I'm not some big creator on this app. I don't have 5,000 followers or 10,000. Like, what am I trying to shut up? The only thing I want shut up on this app is people like Shay talking about other people's families and kids. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's it. Shut up. Come after me because you don't like me, but stop bringing that into it.
Yeah.
It really puts into perspective, though, who might be behind these accounts, like that Fatty Files account that's doing the doxing videos, or even the TikTok Madness one, because I still think that whoever's behind that account it's the same person behind both accounts. They're using the TikTok Madness account to dox the people on the right side, you know what I mean, and then using the Fatty Files account as an excuse to dox people from the left side. Like I just think it's the same people, but yeah, just like bringing my kids like in that video and stuff like that. Like, I don't give a shit. Dig at me. You hate me. You dig at me. I don't care. Do not bring my kids up whatsoever, regardless if it's a bad dig or a bad thing or a good thing. Not at all. Just no.
Yeah. No, 100%. And like I said, but that's where we're all collectively to blame, because anybody that follows these accounts keeps giving them that motivation to make these videos and to do these things. Like, I block all of them. I block TikTok Scientist. You know, people interact on him on here like he's everybody's whatever, and I've blocked him. I do not talk to him. I don't have any interaction with him. And anytime I have, it's always negative on his end. So I just stay away from him. So I block, delete. All these accounts, like the ones you just mentioned, I block them. I don't want to see it. I don't care.
Yeah, a block.
Well,
So
what do
that's
you mean it
like
doesn't
I
work?
said,
It
TikTok
works.
Science.
But it works for me, Bri Guy. Like, I don't, you know what? If TikTok Scientist has 20 videos of me on there, I would know, because I don't go in and watch. I don't care.
I don't know. No.
So that's what it does for me. It works for me. I don't see them. Like, if all these, like, oh, everyone was following or watching that, what's his name? Whoever it was. That one that came out there, they've kind of went quiet. It was a big one there. Everybody was always talking about.
The restaurant count?
No, I've never followed that one. I've blocked that one immediately. That, oh God.
Non-hinge fringe one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blocked it immediately after it came after me once, and I was done. I won't interact with them. And you know what? If you just block them, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way though. Like as soon as I get a notification that such and such viewed your profile or whatever, and it's those cats, they're blocked immediately. I don't give them a chance to. Yeah, no, done.
And I don't let them in my lives. I don't let them, like, I don't think I've ever had TikTok scientists in any of my lives because I've always blocked them.
He shows up in here.
You know,
He's a
Or if he's blocked on mine or not. But again, yeah, he doesn't come around me. But then I see him in other lives and stuff like that. But he does not ever make a dig or come at me for anything.
well,
So
no,
it's
you
just
don't, Bri Guy. No, you don't, obviously. So if I'm in your live, Bri Guy, and he comes in there and he yas and he starts yapping at me in the comments, I ignore him. Unless it's something, you know, something to dig at me, which unfortunately everybody else knows that the only thing you're going to really dig at me at is Zach. If he says nothing about Zach, I don't entertain him.
Yep.
I don't bother. I don't care. Keep talking.
Sarah Lawrence account. The Sarah Lawrence account was
Sarah Lawrence.
fucking doing what she was doing, attacking everybody and saying
Yeah.
things and stuff like that. But she left me alone, and I didn't have a problem. She didn't have a problem with me until the whole thing with Moist Cake happened. So I thought that was a little weird. I was like, this is strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another one. I blocked every time she came in, or whoever she was, or he, or whatever. Block. Don't care. I don't go to their page. I never watch the videos. Oh, Sammy emailed your work. Oh, there you go, Bill. Wow.
What? Oh, that's a hurt feelings report. Jesus Christ. Are you serious?
Yeah. Well, good thing nothing happened.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. And like, we're supposed to just shut the fuck up.
No,
Like that,
you're
this
not.
is
No.
what I,
Julie, you're not supposed to shut up. But
no,
like I
no,
said,
no, no. I worded that wrong because I know what Mama Laura means. I worded that wrong because I know her intentions and I love her. I know what she means, so let me reword that. I'm really tired and not feeling well.
no, it's
But I
okay.
just mean not feeding the fire, and I know what she's saying, but she's also saying the ones of us that do need to say it, and then let it go. But like, really, Samuel,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're watching from the background. You've got one of your minions. Like,
Well, she's reacting to what happened with everyone that was emailing
oh God.
university and whatever. At what point does it end, right?
That's just gross, honestly. On that, I'm going to end on that just because I'm going to go for a shower. I've been wanting to, and now I feel super dirty. That's really not only because of Samuel, and I will take a personal dig. I don't give a fuck anymore. But like, you're literally reporting people and crying wolf.
Well,
I just can't. I can't. So have the day you deserve, Samuel and Samuel Jr. I'm going to go have a shower. Thank you all beautiful people for joining my live this morning. You're all awesome. Stay amazing. Stay true to yourselves. Try to take some good advice from this live. But yeah, do what you need to do, but try to keep it respectful. Whoever's hosting a live, I will hop in after I'm out of the shower. Bye, Bill. I'll talk to
I
you
won't
soon.
be on
Have a
till
great
about
day.
3-ish. Like I said, after the boyfriend goes to work, I'll start a live. But I'll try not to do the story time. We'll take a break from the story time today. Maybe some Pictionary and maybe some more Turkish oil wrestling. We'll see.
That sounds fantastic, Jenny. That would be good for today.
have a good day, guys.
You guys too. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you.